welcome back to Rosie's Treasures. I'm just here. I'm actually going to be putting glitter on a wine glass, a stemless wine glass. What I did first was I just wiped the outside with rubbing alcohol just to kind of sanitize it and clean it and make sure nothing else gets stuck on it, like no dirt or anything. And I'm just going to be mapping out the glass of what I want to cover with Mod Podge and sparkles, glitter. I'm going to be using this blue glitter. You can see that. I got this from Michael's. And so I am using electrical tape to kind of make my border, just because it is stretchier, and I put this paint bottle in here to kind of keep it down because it was kind of doing that. So just to kind of, I guess, ground it, make it heavy. So I'm gonna be taping it. Maybe like that. I'm hoping that comes out leveled. Again, this is my first glitter making wine glass. I've seen a lot of people do it and it looks super fun.
Okay, so this one's fine, just the end here. I think people use
Painter's tape. I'm just gonna cut that edge there just because it kind of creased. I've seen people use painter's tape. I'm using electrical tape because it tends to stretch. And it wraps around your glass much better. I don't know if I can use that piece. It kind of bent there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut it because I don't want my cup to look weird.
like after I put the glitter on. So I just cut that, and then I'll continue it.
That one has some sort of a bit of bending on it. The electrical tape is super cheap. I bought it at Walmart, a pack of 2 for like $3. And they're pretty big rolls too. Painter's tape is a bit more on the pricier side. And I've seen different people use it. And it looked kind of difficult to peel off. The glitter was kind of peeling off with it when they were done their project. Okay, so yeah. So I'm trying to stretch it, hoping that it will reach the other end so I don't have to cut another piece. Okay. Oh, the stretching. Just put it on there. Okay, it looks pretty good. So I got my tape on there. I see it like drooping. It's probably because of the way I'm stretching it. Again, you want to make sure your glass is cleaned with rubbing alcohol. That's not. Okay. This takes a bit of time. You want to get it as close as you can to being perfect. This is not going to be for me, so I'm hoping that it does come out good. Okay, so I can put that glue back. I got my glitter here. I got a piece of scrap paper just right on here on my mat to catch whatever extra glitter comes right off. Open it because I'm just gonna kind of freely pour it. There we go. Be careful when you open it. Oh gosh. There we go. There we go. Just okay. There. So I am using Dishwasher Safe Mod Podge. I'm hoping that this helps. I won't necessarily be putting these in the dishwasher, but because I'm giving them as gifts, the people that I give to them as gifts might want to put it in the dishwasher. So I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to turn out. I've seen a lot of videos where people have put it in the dishwasher and they've come out fine. And so fingers crossed that everything comes out good. So I'm just gonna put a whole bunch and be very generous with it, and then I'll come back and clean it up. Okay. Oh, just went over a bit there. Definitely don't want glitter going on that side. And the thing I like about the electrical tape is that you can see that it's pretty much sealed and that the Mod Podge is not gonna run under it. Cleaning that, lightly fanning it so that it's even. This is one of my favorite colors, so when I saw it at Michael's, I immediately thought it was gonna look so pretty on a wine glass. Okay, that looks pretty good. So just come. You do not want to be stingy with your glitter. So this is going to obviously be a couple of coats, because this one's kind of translucent. There we go. So just shake off any excess. It's loose and not on the Mod Podge. Oh, I see a little gap. Oh, where did it go? Right there. Okay. That looks really good. So again, hey guys, so we're back. We're just gonna brush the excess glitter, make sure there's nothing on there. That's gonna attach to your second coat. There we go. And then we're just gonna repeat the step. Gonna pour it on right here, and then repeat the step. Mod Podge, Mod Podge. And then, so I'm just gonna apply it on heavy, and I will go back and clean it up and make sure there's no streaks. There was a little spot that I seen that I had missed, but that's why we're doing a second coat here. More Mod Podge. Now I can go back and smoothen it out so that there's no heavy streaks on there. Okay, I just seen a little gap there that I missed. Just trying to make sure I get it this time, since it is the second coat. Okay, the top looks pretty good actually. Pretty smoothed out. So that's what it looks like that. Okay. Just gonna poke on Mod Podge so that it doesn't dry up. Get my glitter. Let's move my brush so that doesn't get full of glitter. And then I can just sprinkle it on. And so again, I have my little piece of paper at the bottom so that I can catch any extra glitter. And, I touched the top of it. Oh, actually that worked out. So just be careful. I just basically hit the top of the glass with the plastic part of the glitter. And I thought it would make a gap and I would have to go over it again, but it actually worked out fine. I'll just look over that again to make sure. Like that, and then the bottom, and the creases. There we go. That looks pretty good. Just going over it a bit more once more, just to make sure I have every piece covered this time. Okay, and there we go. Check it out. We can always do a third coat if we need to. It's not a big deal. So there. So then we're gonna let it dry once more and then see how that comes out. If we need to do a third coat, we will definitely do a third coat. Just let it dry overnight. Okay guys, here we're back. So this is what the second coat looks like. Really nice, really pretty. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a third coat just to make sure that, I guess, a bit darker, just because when I do look at the glass I can kind of see that it's a light coat. So I'm just brushing out the extra glitter right onto my paper because of course you can reuse it. So any of the loose glitter, I'm just brushing it off. And even though I'm trying to be very neat with all of this, it's a really messy job. Really, really messy. Glitter goes everywhere. So, brush that off. I'm gonna shake up my Mod Podge. And then, this is gonna be my third coat. With the third coat, I'm gonna just end it like that because I'm thinking that a lot of it will be covered the way I want it to. So just quickly that was just a big chunk of dry Mod Podge. So I'm just gonna quickly put it on because it does dry fast, and then I'll go over it to kind of, oh no. I'm not even showing you guys. Okay, hold it from in here. And so you want to make sure that you're getting it all the way. There isn't any missing spots. And that's what you want to make sure, because this is going to be the third coat. And so if it's a missing spot, I don't think it would be a big deal, because of course you would cover it, go ahead and cover it now. And you probably wouldn't be able to tell. But I would definitely be able to tell, and it would bother me. Okay, so I think the Mod Podge is on pretty good. Okay. Oh, probably don't want to do that. Okay. Open that up. Just gonna wipe this because there we go. So with this third coat, I'm not gonna wait for it to completely dry before peeling off my tape. I'm just gonna let it dry a bit, and then I'm gonna slowly peel off my tape and hope that it's a clean line. Okay. Now the bottom. And it also depends what kind of glitter you use. Like this one is a lighter blue that's quite transparent. So again, like the darker colors will definitely cover better. I'm just going over it a bit more. And just not go any loose. And then just quickly look around it to make sure. Okay. There we go. So I'm just gonna let it dry a bit. Hey guys, so we're just about to complete the final step, and it's pretty covered. Everything looks good. Now I'm just going to seal it with Mod Podge, and then it'll be ready. Once we seal it, we have to let it dry so that it completely dries. There we go.
What part are you going to do? Is that right?
So here we are, just some weird background noise there. Rude. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put it on quickly, and then I will smooth it out next time. Because the glitter is kind of rough, you're going to see that once you put the Mod Podge on to seal it, that you're going to have to go over a couple spots, just because you want to get the Mod Podge in every single crease, I guess you can say. just gonna smooth it out. I'm trying to see if I can see like a crease that I was telling you about. See if I can show you it. Don't know if you can really see that. Kind of, not really, just right there. So obviously want to make sure that that gets in there. The Mod Podge gets in there. Just gonna wipe some of that off there. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, okay, that looks pretty good. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the electrical tape off, now that it's kind of wet, and just roll it back. Oh, that's kind of hard. Okay, just slowly. Now that it's wet, it should peel off really, really nicely. So just very, very slowly peel it off and then continue to let it dry. So here I am. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it doesn't peel off more than it's supposed to. So far, so good. Oh, I got some Mod Podge on my glass. I'm gonna have to clean that up after. There we go. I'm trying to tape that on there and then lift this little piece. Oh, probably just work with this hand. And then just be careful when you are grabbing your cup that you're not touching the wet Mod Podge with your other hand. Okay. Looks pretty good. Yay. That looks amazing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just let it dry and show you the final. It looks like so pretty on the inside. Hey everyone, so we're back here. I'm just trying to show you the final product. As you can see though, the glass has a whole bunch of my fingerprints on it, so I will be washing it. But if you see my hand, you don't see a lot of glitter coming off, which is a good sign. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually test it. So I'm going to hand wash it to see if any of the glitter comes off. I mean, like if a little bit of it does, but if it starts to like actually chip, then we got a problem. And then I'm going to top rack dishwash it to see how that comes out. So I did use the Mod Podge that's dishwasher safe. So if it comes off, then we have lots of questions. But yeah, I will keep you up to date on that. But comment below if there's any suggestions that I could have done differently. This is my first time glittering a cup. It's not going to be my last, but any suggestions, any positive comments would help. And so yeah, it looks really pretty in there. Give me a thumbs up if you like this blue glitter. And don't forget to subscribe and turn your notification bell on. Thanks for watching. Bye.